Hey there, you're listening to You Still Going On About That with Rob Israel and Joseph K. You can find us anywhere you could download podcasts. You could also find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at YSGOAT. Thanks for listening. I'm Rob Israel.
I'm Joseph K.
You still going on about
that?
All right, Joseph, it is September 2046.
Right? Yeah.
Remember when the aliens came in the end of November of 2025?
Yeah.
And
Good times.
Yeah, remember they came here and they were like, "Oh, sorry, we thought this was a different planet." And we were like, "What?"
We're like, "No, please stay. Please stay."
Please. Like, no, we're good. We're good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of embarrassing. That sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, they were embarrassed, like a blind date where you go up to the wrong person or something.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, it is September. It's September 4th, 2025.
In the year 2525.
Yeah.
This sucked, because we're not gonna live to the year 2525. This is all we got.
That's
And
true.
we 2025 is close. 20, like if we live to 2125, which would be put me out of my misery if that's unless I'm
Oh yeah, you'd be
I
like,
mean, depending how I am, if I'm
right.
like now where I am, but if I'm like Yoda without the Jedi powers,
Yeah.
throw me off, like throw me in the river.
It's funny. I got an email today from the place that holds one of my retirement accounts, and it said the subject line, I'm reading it right now. The subject line is "Living longer means planning smarter," and the email was basically about how like you're going to live longer than you thought.
I hate that. I don't even.
And I'm like,
I think I
joke's
think
on
about that.
you.
Like I'm turning 48 in like a couple of weeks, and I'm just like,
Mm,
and like I'm starting to think about like things, and I'm like, oh my God,
right.
like I don't even want to think about it.
The people at my retirement account are always bugging me about like needing to save more money, but they don't know
How old are you
that
again?
I'm
5, right?
56,
Oh wow, you're right.
56.
In theory, you could retire right now, right?
Yeah, well, I could because I have, and that's what this place doesn't know is I have all four of the original glasses from Burger King, the Star Wars ones.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, you're sitting on are
right.
those the ones that have like the uranium in it?
Yeah, the C3PO one has uranium, but
No,
the
was
other
it the?
three,
I think the no, I think well, there's something about the paint. They're like, you shouldn't be drinking out of these cups. I'm like, I'm not gonna drink out of these cups. I don't want to root.
right? What do you think I'm financially illiterate? You think
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm not gonna put soda and let it ruin it.
so yeah,
So, but there were glasses from like a burger. I don't know if it was Burger King. It was like Batman and Robin or
oh, okay,
Forever. I think it might have been Batman Forever glasses, and they were kind of cool. It had like they were sculpted, and supposedly, I think if you look it up, they're the most toxic thing like ever made. Like ever made. This it's like what did they do? They made I think they went to like 3 Mile Island and
yeah,
that's where they got the glass from. They went to they found a bunch of glass at Hiroshima actually.
right.
Right in the center, and they're like, "Oh, this is like a bunch of glass, free glass. We can make these cups." That's why they were so cheap.
Yeah, yeah. It's like getting the electronic reader, the Nook from like Barnes and Chernobyl.
It was like
Was
the little shouldn't stare at the screen too long. The
right.
little kid's holding up his Batman Forever glass, and he ain't gonna live forever. That's a damn shame.
Right. It
Yeah,
actually
that's
functions
like,
as an X-ray machine too. If you just had a hold of here.
yeah, yeah. Every time you run it over you, you can see your ribs. It's crazy.
Right.
Um,
Um,
yeah, I
yeah.
don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't, it is weird though, like, because when I started saving, like I'm not like a saver, like I put
Saving,
aside money, but like I just get a percentage of my,
some kind of billionaire. Jeez.
well, it was based on the assumption that I would live to a certain amount of time. And I guess I
Yeah.
can thank Trump and RFK for that, because I'd imagine our life expectancy is plummeting. Currently,
Yeah. Oh,
I
I
have
know
more
why.
money than I need. Probably,
Since COVID, they said that life expectancy
yeah.
went down a couple of years since
I
COVID.
was gonna have to make my retirement last over like 20 plus years, and now I
Yeah,
like seven
I
or
got like
eight.
6 months, maybe. I'm just kidding. I have this joke. I haven't done. I'm taking a break from doing the comedy thing, but I
Yeah,
have a joke about like how short men are like the most
right.
yeah, like what is the word?
Uh,
Discriminate,
yes, yeah,
and no one gives a shit. Like go to an HR department and tell them like you didn't get a position because you're short or something. They would just like
right.
you out of the room and be like, "Oh, get out of here, little crazy guy, you little crazy guy."
You scamp.
But I said, "Well, imp." So no, but I made a joke and said though that the reason why women aren't crazy about short men is not because uh, uh, they don't think like we could protect them or put our arms,
Right.
something like that. It's more of just that we live longer than tall men do.
That's I remember this.
And
Yeah,
they don't want us to stick around as much. They want
yeah.
those last 10 years of us gone so they could do some, they could start dressing up like a Wiccan,
Yep. Yeah.
art classes in the middle of, in Santa Fe or whatever,
Start a
wear
book club.
like very thin fabrics, and if the guy's still around, we're gonna ruin their fucking chakra, like
Yeah.
they don't want us fucking around. So
No.
that's why. So I made a joke. There was a couple like really tall guys there, and there's this one guy who's like super tall, and I was making fun of him. He's like literally 20 years younger than me, but I feel like he's like 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
Like super tall, this guy. And I said, like, like for example, this guy, like, dude, like how old are you? You got like 10, 15 years top. What are you doing here? You're wasting time.
Right.
Go travel the world, get some lovers, live life. Life is fleeting. You got
Yeah.
like 15 years left, dude.
Yeah. Well,
There's one other guy made a joke. He's like, because he was like, I think this guy's like 5'7". He made it. He had his whole thing, and he's like, oh yeah, I get to live longer, but live in misery.
right.
He's like,
Yeah.
you get more years. But there's one
Yeah.
guy who's shorter than me. I made a joke and said that he's gonna live to 137. He was like, no.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Well, we have a good lineup tonight. Uh,
Oh,
we have we're gonna talk about two shows later on that we've been watching and enjoy quite a bit. Alien Earth, which
mhm.
I think it was episode 5, I want to
Yeah.
say, and then Peacemaker, and we're actually going to be able to talk about episodes 2 and 3 because
We
um
finished 3 before
yes,
we're recording this a day later.
yes.
Joseph didn't feel good. He
I
got
had,
he
oh
got
man,
what did he have? Sciatica? What
sciatic.
is that?
Like it is
Pain
okay.
that just
So
radiates down your whole body or something?
yeah, it happens. I think there's a bunch of different ways it could happen, but the most common way, and the way I have it, is you have when your discs in your lower back get all fucked up. Like they either herniate or they slide or something happens to the discs in your back, then it affects your sciatic nerve, which shoots from your lower back down to like your ankle or whatever. And I'll tell you, man, Monday starting around 4 p.m. till Tuesday around 5 a.m. It literally felt like my entire left leg was on fire. Like literally like it was burning. I can't
Awful.
think of a different way to describe it. Like some people say it feels like an electrical shock. It didn't feel like that to me. It felt like
Electric slide.
yeah, it felt like it was on fucking fire. And I couldn't sleep. I mean, I was just like in poor shape. So I went to the doctor yesterday when I got back, and they gave me some steroids and some muscle
Pulsing
relaxers.
out.
And yeah, yeah, it's gonna be
Before
like
we did the started, this Joseph he ripped his shirt like Hulk Hogan did.
yeah, yeah, I'm gonna bulk up. Normally I have the strength of at least 3 or 4 men. And I would say now I have the strength of 6 or 7 men.
You have the
Like
strength of three
small men.
men?
Yes. Yeah, I believe
Oh
so.
wow. I thought you were gonna say like three babies or something.
No, no, like 3 fully grown men. Like,
Wow.
not there's a lot of men on the planet, though. I'm not saying like which men. Like,
Yeah, you're not thinking like one of them's in an iron lung. The other one, like,
one of them's Mitch McConnell. One of
yeah,
them's
what?
Mitch.
Yeah. The other, yeah, the other one is like Billy Barty's ghost,
Right, right.
a
I
little
think, yeah.
dwarf, and
I have.
Lou Gehrig, just literally Lou Gehrig. Like that's one of the men.
The-
Dude, one of the funniest lines from The Office, the American one with
yeah,
Rainn Wilson's character. He talks. I don't know. I don't even remember the episode. It doesn't even matter. It's
yeah,
like lost in the ether. But he says that he goes, "I absorbed my twin" or something like that.
yeah.
And he's like, "That's right. I have the strength of a man, a full-grown man, and a baby. Gives me an edge over everyone."
Yeah.
I always like when people like go back and look at it, like and talk about how Jim's actually a piece of shit and a
Yeah, yeah.
bully. And they're like, yeah, Jim was like bullying an autistic man the entire time.
Right, yeah, yeah.
I don't know if he was
It's
autistic, but he was definitely a little quirky. That's what
He
I
was
was.
quirky. It's funny, I watched because my daughter had never seen The Office. And so I went back and with her watched like the first three episodes. And
British or the
they
American?
what'd you say?
British or the American?
The American.
Okay.
I don't know if she'd like the British was like real. I don't know. She might like the British one, but like it was the American one we watched. And
First episode was horrible because it was literally like a reenactment of the
yes,
episode of The
it
Office.
was. It
And then they went
was
and did their own thing.
Yeah, like, but episode two, it's either two or three, was the diversity training one, which was like real out there, the one where like they all had to wear like a card that had like a different race or ethnicity
I
on
think
it.
so. I haven't seen. I have to like rewatch it. There's a new show now that's like
Yeah,
it's
the
cool.
paper.
It's like a spin-off, but not really. It's called The Paper.
Yeah, but Oscar is in it. The
Yeah, but it's like
character.
it's a newspaper. It's not a
Yeah,
paper. I've heard at first it was gonna be like a paper company. And see, that's what I end up liking about Parks and Rec is because when they announced Parks and Rec, they made it sound like it was just gonna be like a straight up spin-off of
yes, of
Office
The Office.
because the one woman who Rashida Jones was on a couple of seasons, or at least a season of The Office. She ends up dating Jim in that
That's right.
too.
Yeah,
So they made it sound like at first, and maybe they decided not to do this, where because she was from a different office, that they would do her office, and that would be the spin-off and her character.
yeah.
But what they did instead was just take her
Put it on Parks and Rec.
and put her in a total, and it was a different character. It wasn't even the same
Right.
character. And similar vibe, but totally different. And that's what I was like, oh, this is good actually. So it's not
Yeah,
spin off. Like in the beginning, Leslie Knope was really
yeah.
very much just like a female Michael Scott, and they kind of fixed that after the first season.
They
But
did. They fixed a lot. Like The Office was like that too, though. Like Michael Scott, day one was like so different than Michael Scott, like
well,
season seven or
and
whatever.
then yeah, and then they brought in season 2 of Parks and Rec is when they brought in Rob Lowe and what's his face, the guy from Severance, um,
Oh, Adam
Adam Green or something. Yeah.
Scott, it's Adam Scott.
Yeah, what? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Like that's when the show just like went off. That's when it picked up, and I was like, all right, this show's awesome.
yeah,
So I do like though that the pay. I'm gonna check it out on Peacock. I think it's on.
yeah.
No, I gotta get a new device. It keeps crapping on me.
I heard they're dropping the whole season at once. They were originally going to do it week by week, but now they're doing the whole thing at once.
So I'll check it out. I wonder if that's like they don't have faith in it, or they're just like, let's just drop it all at once, and because no one watches Peacock.
Yeah, I've never like a lot of. I think a lot of
Because like
shows.
Twisted Metal, they were dropping 2 episodes a week.
Yeah, is that good? I've never seen that.
It's fun. I liked it. It's
I
worth.
wa-
It's a
I
fun
played the
show.
video game, so I kind of know the
Uh,
lore.
yeah, it's good. I think it's worth watching. The one woman from Reno, not what is that cop show? Brooklyn Nine-Nine. She was
Oh,
like
okay.
the leather jacket.
Yeah,
Like the main woman, Anthony Mackie's in it. He's good. One of these guys, I've seen him in tons of stuff, but I guess he came from like the whitest kids you know. He was kind of like the chubby guy. He's so
mm.
funny. He's so good in this show. His character's awesome. This all what's her face was in it this season? Madison with a Y or
Oh,
whatever.
cool.
She-Hulk.
Yeah,
He was like the one of the villains this season.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say she was good or not, but
Yeah, I don't care.
she just play that one character forever.
That was epically good.
I just want to watch a show with her and Wong.
Wong, yeah, Wongers.
Wongers, and it doesn't have to even like fuck. It doesn't have to be like they should just put out like they should, man. If they were smart, they would have made like little shorts
Yeah,
put out, and
yeah,
it's just him interacting with her, and it's you could keep them like super low budget.
yeah. Just them, her spoiling TV series for him.
Like
That
them
we
at
could,
a fucking cafe or something. Like it
yeah,
doesn't have to be anything. Like you don't even have to have special effects. You can just have like this is Wong in his
yeah.
outfit. And
Wong, he was like really good. He's very funny,
oh yeah,
and
that guy's great.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that actor is great. He's in that well, there's a movie called Weapons. I think he's in that one. And
Oh yeah.
everybody's been talking about that. I didn't see that. I did see the new Toxic Avenger though last week.
Oh, okay. Was that good?
I mean, it's what it is, but it
Sure.
is good. Yes, it is. It's a lot of fun. It's funny. It's very what I liked is it's very different from the original. They did not like recreate the original. I mean, it's similar in that a guy gets thrown in toxic waste and becomes
Yeah.
like I just like that he is a little person. Even
Right. Yeah.
Toxic Avenger's a little person. Like it's which is kind of funny. And he's actually green. That's always like the
Yeah.
funny thing. I'm like looking back at the movies. They always go the lean green machine or something. I'm like, he was never green. The first movie, he's kind of pinkish brown.
Yep.
Second, third movie, he's just straight up like brown and red. And the fourth movie also. And I'm like, only time he's ever green was in the Toxic Crusaders. That was it.
Hmm.
But in this one, he's actually green. Yeah, it was funny. There's some really funny. It's weird. I mean, it's definitely a strange movie. Um, it is definitely. I think it's worth watching. It's fun.
Yeah.
Like it's stupid, but like
Well.
a good way. And
Yeah.
what's his face is great. It's a different person playing Toxic Avenger though. Like Peter Dinklage does the voice. Like he's in the beginning and a decent amount, and like they show some like flashbacks or something. You see him, but like actually, it's kind of funny. The stunt person or the act, it's a
It's got to be Andy. Is it Andy Serkis?
yeah,
Is
no,
it?
it's actually a woman,
Okay.
like a shorter woman.
Is it Gina Carano? She
Yeah,
back?
she got her knees. She had her
She
shins
got
go
her.
up.
She got the cotton
Remember
procedure.
when, like all these jackasses were like there was some news about like her like winning some lawsuit with Disney, right?
Yeah.
That is, and everyone's like, you see all these like right wing grifters that like back there, like she beat Disney, and it's like her smirking and like
Yeah.
cat Pedro Pascal crying or something. Something I don't know. They can't. They hate him. Because he's like a
A
nice.
human.
Because he's like because he seems like a decent person.
He loves his. He loves his sibling. He loves his
Yeah, he
sibling.
loves his trans sister, supports them, and
He gets invited to Thanksgiving dinner by his family.
yeah,
He's like enraged by that. They're
yeah.
like,
Like people want to actually be around him.
they get everything. They get everything.
Yeah. So, and the thing is that she didn't win shit. She basically won like a settlement. It was like, here's some money, fuck off.
Yeah.
This doesn't mean that that character is coming back.
Right.
No one gives a shit about that character.
Yeah.
But they were all trying to like put out these videos of Gina Carano won against Disney. It was like, no, she didn't win shit. It was just like, here's some money, but like, you're going to shut the fuck up now. You can't say anything or we'll sue you. Like,
Yeah.
here's the settlement money. And I guess Elon Musk paid for this, dude. Like, what a dumb. We live in such a dumb time.
It is
Dumb
really
shit.
dumb.
Well, you already went through it. Or did you already talk about all the stuff we're doing or no?
No, let me give a quick rundown, then we'll jump to the first dumb thing. We're talking about Alien, Earth, and Peacemaker, which I did say.
Well, we're gonna do that
And
in the end.
what'd you say?
Yeah, we're doing Alien, Earth, and
Yes.
Peacemaker in the end. You got to see.
Right.
We're changing things up. We're doing the pop culture in the end. We should do it like in the middle. It's like when you went to the ice. You ever go to the ice capades and like
Yeah.
remember that like they would have like you buy the program. They always try to get you
Yeah.
the program, and they would have like whatever characters for that year the ice capades had. Like it'd be like Mickey or the Smurfs.
Right.
And I was a little kid. I'd be so excited to go. And then it's like, where the fuck is the Smurfs? And you're like, Oh, that's like in the middle, and it's like 10 minutes long with Smurf shit.
Right. It's one Smurf.
You gotta like, yeah, it's one Smurf. No, it was a bunch of Smurfs. It was, yeah, it was one. It was a guy in a blue shirt
It's
with a white baseball cap. He's like,
it's
"Hey, I'm a Smurf. What are you gonna do? What are you? This is what we got here, kids."
it's Smurf the plumber.
Yeah,
He's kind
Smurfy.
of like his little britches are halfway down his ass. He's,
Got a plumber. I got a Smurf
just
friend.
smokes a cigar.
Yeah, this is it, kids. This is what you get. No, it
Right.
was like you have to like through all this boring ass ice skating, and then you gotta go like, and then you finally get to watch the Smurfs, and then you have to watch some more boring. I used to hate it. I was like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to this anymore. This is like a con. Tricking me to go see the fucking ice capades. I don't give a fuck about any of these skaters. I
Not
don't want to
falling for
watch some
this
skate
bait
around.
and Smurf again.
I don't want to watch some woman and her gay best friend skate around on a rink for an hour. What skating is a woman and
Yeah. That's all it is. That's all right. So we're gonna talk
I don't mean
about
to generalize. It's just,
the biggest trend on social media last week was that Trump was dead. We're
yeah,
talking about that.
that stuck. That was
I
dis
saw this photo of him, and his head looked like a thumb. It was like
oh,
this
I
big.
mean, he's not long for this planet.
Uh, we're gonna talk about Space Force. We're gonna talk about Trump's crypto billions.
God, what a fucking nightmare.
So this, I can't believe this is a bigger story. Trump declaring that he has the legal right to kill people. Um, the Epstein survivor announcement. The RFK
Well,
hearings
some of the
today.
presidents kind of do anyway, but he's just saying it because he's a braggart and he wants to.
No, you don't look. There's
You don't have to. You could. We'll get into it
yeah,
later
okay.
when we get to that.
So but then we're gonna start.
We got the
Uh,
Epstein survivors,
yep,
and
Epstein
then
survivors. This RFK hearing that went on today. But we're gonna start with Taylor Lorenz.
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 Okay, so she's like some reporter lady or whatever. I remember a
Yes.
couple years ago, she was the one that like interviewed the libs of TikTok,
Yes. Well,
and
I believe they said, I don't think this is the case, but she was like accused of doxing the libs of TikTok person.
well, libs of TikTok was getting people like fucking killed and threatened.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
good on her,
Oh
but
yeah, no, I thought that
I
was a good
think
one.
Taylor Lorenz though is see, this is why I'm kind of tired of the whole like YouTube media,
Yeah.
like that kind of media, because like these people like they just like change their fucking ideology or they change their agenda like it's nothing, like the way I get a haircut or something.
Yeah.
And it's just like full of shit. So there's some bullshit story that came out. It's not, even if it's bullshit or not, like I don't give a fuck. It's this stupid story of like, and I've heard this for going back to the election. I see all these like fake leftists crying on TikTok complaining about like Promania and
Hmm.
Livia. I don't know. She's like young woman who Livia something.
Yeah.
A couple other personalities that or whatever that were on TikTok, social media influencers that they were getting paid by the Democrats, and it was like,
Right, right,
okay, who cares? Like, who gives a shit?
right.
Like, were fucking Tim Pool was getting paid 1 million
By Russia.
by Russia to push Russian propaganda to attack the Ukraine to go against it. Like he was. It wasn't just him; it was like everyone on the right. And I'm like, and then you find out like, so everyone. So Taylor Lorenz puts out the story, and I knew it was bullshit right from the start because I started seeing these people talk about it on TikTok, and I'm like, who fucking cares? Oh wait, you're telling me that influencers get paid by media outlets, by fast food companies, by
Yeah.
marketing people? Like, wait, you're telling me that the guy who told me the cheesesteak at Arby's was good was lying to me?
Yeah. I'll tell you,
Let me tell you, he was. I had it, and it was fucking disgusting. I think they squeezed out dog food out of an old gym sock into a soggy piece of bread. It was foul. I had these guys,
Arby's.
I see these TikTok dudes, and I've seen these guys you can always tell when they're like getting paid and when they're not.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
They're talking it up versus
right.
like
They
what,
have
or what they'll
the
do is
yeah,
they'll do the one little trick, which is like they'll talk about how great everything is, but then like, oh, the fries were cold.
right. Yeah,
So, but I give it a 9 out of 10. And it's like,
yeah, and they'll also say like they're probably not always cold. I'll try it again later because I'll bet you
yeah,
they're
this must have been this just I got this at the wrong time, or maybe
right,
I ate this. Maybe they were cold because I ate 5 things before that.
right.
Went to it 20 minutes later. So like, I mean, like, who fucking can
It's
these people?
everywhere.
You can't trust them. I don't trust you. I don't trust. I don't give a shit. Oh my God, they're promoting Democrats. That's crazy.
Yeah, I hope Democrats are doing shit like that. Like, fucking
Yeah.
get on your
Like, why
game.
are you giving?
If someone told me that, I'd be
They'll,
like,
they'll
I'm
say
so
shit that like
good.
they were getting paid to like not talk bad about Israel or something.
Mm.
And I'm like, oh God, I'm not even gonna walk into that one.
Yeah,
Fuck that. So I saw a bunch of people talk about it, and they're calling her out,
yeah,
saying like, first of all these groups she's calling out, she's part of it. She gets paid by
right.
like chorus or something, or like someone brought up a good point, said like, the NAACP, double N, how do you say it?
NAACP.
NAACP is considered a dark money group.
Yeah, I mean, I
Just
guess
like
that like
any
yeah,
other political pack, it's considered dark money.
right.
And
That seems a little pejorative, but yes,
dark money, it sounds evil. It's like,
it yeah, it
money.
does. I mean, it makes it sound like that's a bad thing, but like it's an objective term,
This is
like
not the same thing. Like someone getting like a 10 grand grant from some organization to prop up like people like minorities or something to give them a voice on the internet to fund their podcast. It's not the same thing as Tim Pool getting millions of dollars a year to push Russian propaganda.
right.
These are
Yeah,
not
apples and oranges.
this is not equalize things. This is why I hate this shit. And she's full of shit. Taylor Lorenz is turning is this is a grifter. This is a fucking grifter moment. She's gonna be on some other thing soon. Someone brought up a thing that like she was at the fucking like Trump inauguration. She was talking about how great Nazis were or something. Like she like,
Mm.
put out something basically saying like, oh, how friendly and influential they are. It's like
Yeah,
maybe to you because you're a fucking Nazi.
right.
I saw this one woman put out TikTok. It was pretty funny. She goes, "You know what? Nazis don't fuck with me. You know why? Because I don't tell them they're good people. They're garbage, and I think
Yeah.
they're shit, and they can fucking fuck off."
Mm.
But if Taylor Lorenz tells you like, "Oh, they were not very nice and cordial to me," it's like, great. You fucking like, there was like an article years ago that the New York Times put out. This was like during I don't know if Trump was president yet, and they were like
Mhm.
talking about some white nationalist, a fucking Nazi, and like, oh, he was at Target buying muffins, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Like fucking Mars or something like
Like,
that.
oh, he's human. He needs to eat. He
They
likes
did that with
muffins.
that Gavin, whatever. A bunch of respected journalists did puff pieces on that white supremacist. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about? Gavin something.
Was this one who got punched years
Probably.
ago? I don't know.
I think he would.
They're all a bunch of fucking white.
No, I know who you're talking about. That was a great one. That was Richard something.
Richard, something, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, whatever. Um,
No, but
yeah.
like, okay, so she puts out things. So I put out a threads, and let me tell you, man, she, I know she's a right wing grifter now because I started getting fucking inundated with the kind of comments
Yeah.
that I would get from people who were defending Kyle Rittenhouse. Very
Yeah,
copy
right.
pasta, very regurgitated, call me blue-maga. So okay, so this is the thing I put out. And it blew up a little bit on threads.
Mhm.
Nothing super crazy. Let's see, where am I? Let me go to my profile. So so I found out someone said that Taylor Lorenz is registered Republican.
Right. Yes.
All these people were freaking, oh, it's from 2003. You know what? She could say that she's not registered, but I always think like there's something about these people First of all, she comes from fucking money, supposedly, just like all these other people do. Most
They
of these
all
people,
do, yeah.
all these like people in media and shit, they all like have connections. They're all fucking rich kids. Because then they could do this shit. They could fuck around. They don't have to work like they don't have to slog in some fucking office or at Starbucks. They could just and they have connections, so they get
Yeah.
immediate success. They get immediately pushed on the algorithms. So she fucking like this is like similar to like Chapel Roan, like when she wouldn't endorse Kamala and shit,
Right, right.
and calling her like Kamala or something like the way your right does. And then you find out, yeah, she can claim she's this lefty and all this shit and she supports gay rights, but it's like, yeah, your family's all a bunch of right wing Christians.
Yeah.
And you are too. You're just playing a part now. Maybe in who knows what in 20 years you'll probably go back to being that. Because then you could
Good. Yeah.
and clearly she's like a fucking so I put out a thing. It said Taylor Lorenz is a registered Republican. LOL. I think we could all move on from this now. And I put this out after seeing this for a couple of days of people bringing it
Right.
up and mentioning how this story's full of shit. And again, even if the story is 100% true, who fucking cares?
Right.
Oh my God, a person who has 10,000 followers told me they're voting for Kamala. blue-maga. Oh my God. Like, what? Who gives a shit? Like,
Yeah.
I put out a tweet. I said, I'm writing an important article about dark money that was being funneled to influencers. They were paid tens of dollars to lie to us about the quality and taste of the Arby's Philly cheesesteak. Like, what the fuck? So then I wrote one of my, and oh, there's so many comments, and they're all like just regurgitated, and they're all like blue MAGA, Zionists. And I'm like, first of all,
Right.
fuck, I didn't say shit about Israel in this. And they're like, you're a Pac-Man supporter. I'm like, I haven't watched David Pac-Man in like 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't get, and I even wrong. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about any of these people. I'm just pointing out that this is a bullshit story, and the people, this is a distraction. The timing is sus. There
Yeah.
was like a huge Democratic victory last week where it just showed that like all these small House seats and states are
Yeah.
like full. The Democrat, and then this comes along. All this does is create voter apathy. It's not. I'm not. Taylor Lorenz's article is not going to make a bunch of young people or confuse a bunch of people to vote Republican. What it will do is get people to be apathetic and not vote, or to not look at the Democratic Party as like the party that stands the best chance to defeat the Republicans.
Right.
Republicans know to take over the Republican Party and do their bidding. They should
Yeah.
have done that years ago, long time ago. And I'm like, wait, sir. So here, this is what I wrote. And I said, one of the accounts defending Lorenz was a straight up Nazi posing as a pro Palestine account. They always give away the game. And I'm not saying like, I always say this bullshit like, oh, yeah, no, I'm not saying this person who supports
For
Palestine.
sure. Yeah.
No, this account was a fucking Nazi account using, you could tell the memes they were using. It was just straight up hate, anti-Semitism. This is not helping anyone in Palestine. This doesn't
No.
help. This is not helping anyone's cause. These were the kind of pieces of shits that were defending her. And then like, so then she later on that night,
Yeah.
she reposted me. I wrote, Taylor Lorenz is a registered Republican. Hello. She reposted me and she goes, if you genuinely believe this, you're beyond help. Blue MAGA has turned your brain into soup. So then I reposted it and I wrote, anyone that is critical of me is Blue MAGA. And I put like the upper lowercase letters.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Like I'm sorry. If I hear a motherfucker say Blue MAGA, you are like I don't know what you are. Like you're sus. Like that's like someone even said that sounds like something like that probably came out of like a Russian troll farm.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
remember after Charlottesville, that's when you were hearing about the alt-right, and then the alt-right came out and they were full effect in Charlottesville. And it was like, oh wait, no, they're just fucking Nazis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is what we knew already what they were. They just use a little term euphemism like alt-right. So then when that happened, there was some altercations and then Trump saying there's good people on both sides.
Right.
Insane thing to do. But hey, he's elected again. That's pretty fucking insane as well.
Yeah.
This kind of shit is what leads to people like fucking Trump getting elected because
Oh yeah.
it keeps people off the eye on the ball. And like, and I see these idiots, and I'm like, okay, I think I know that what's going on here. Like someone would say something about Biden or Kamala about Israel, and I'm like, oh, so like the Israel conflict is done with Trump?
Yeah.
I wrote that like somebody. Oh, it's fin. Oh, they fixed it. No,
Right.
Palestinians aren't being killed anymore.
Yeah.
So no, you don't give a fuck about Palestine. These people don't really fucking care about Palestinians. They don't. It's like it's a fucking like trying to make them one side look evil or something. And
Well, it's also like to them an abstract problem. Like they don't.
yeah,
It's not
it's
real to
not.
them.
Yeah, like well, tariffs are going to destroy our economy. People are losing their health care. Rights are being taken away in every state.
Yeah.
Voting rights are going to be chipped away. We have a fucking fascist leader that's having the using the fucking National Guard. He's like, I'm going to send them to Chicago next. It's like, why? Why? What for? What is to be accomplished except to just gin up your fucking. So, and then this is what I wrote later because that pissed me off.
Hmm.
Is she? But it's one person. You are really fucking dumb, dude. Oh yeah. Well, let me block your account. I don't give a fuck about you, but Kyle Muscara. Not even a real fucking person. I like this one person. Blue-maga shit in my pants. Well, hey man, congrats on getting reposted by Taylor Lorenz.
That's funny.
Projection of what the far left actually are. Blue-maga? I don't know what they're saying there. I don't understand what blue-maga actually is. Is it just a buzzword used by insufferable people? Said 100% it's a reductive term that gets thrown around ad nauseum if you're critical of anyone on the so-called left or say, hey, maybe things would be
Yeah.
better if Kamala was president and not a geriatric fascist. I'm sorry, like Kamala was it. Kamala was
Yeah.
it. If you didn't vote for, let's see, Cornel West and Jill Stein got money from Harlan Crow.
Yeah.
Why would Harlan Crow give them money? Because he likes their message. Harlan Crow has got famous a little while ago because he owns Clarence Thomas. He literally owns him, a Supreme Court judge, and he's a right wing billionaire. He has like Hitler art. He has like a Hitler
Yeah.
and
Fucking
everything.
weirdo.
He's a historian. Yeah, yeah. And I remember like what fucking Cornel West posted something like, "Oh, brother Crow gave me money," and it's like, dude,
Yeah.
you're a joke. Go, you should have retired after Matrix 2.
I was just gonna say he peaked at the Matrix.
Yeah, you starred in that movie. That took away any legitimacy you had.
Yeah.
I put out another one. I'll move on in a second. I said, here's a thread. Please note that most people who make a good living in media, especially the political circles, come from money and lots of it. Politics is a game to them. They could switch sides like getting a haircut. I have zero skin in this game. I think her story is a distraction. Oh, wow. There are influencers out there that get paid to hawk a product, religion, ideology, etc. LOL. No shit.
Mhm.
I've seen this dance too many times.
Yeah.
He's going to become a right wing grifter. Charity is veering towards that. And all these idiots on the so-called left are going to take
Mhm.
the bait, and then a year from now they're going to be fighting with her. It's just like a fucking
Mhm.
game. I said the comments I received from my post, they feel like the same people that defending Kyle Rittenhouse. A lot of bots with a lot of copy pasta. I've seen
Mhm.
this too many times over the years. Blue MAGA is not a thing. Saying you would vote for the Democrat candidate is not blue MAGA. It's a reductive comment and should just be ignored. It's like when so-called lefties would say Orange Man bad. Like, what side are you really on? No, really, what the fuck? LOL. And then I used the GIF of the monkeys from Super
Yeah.
Typing Rage.
Yep.
I've seen people say that voting for a Dem just solves fascism. Yeah, isn't that the whole fucking point? We are a two-party system until ranked choice voting becomes a norm. Third parties will always just be a spoiler to
Yeah.
benefit the opposing party. Why would an extreme right-wing billionaire like Holland Crow give lots of money to Cornel West and Jill Stein? Because he likes their messages?
Mm.
LOL.
Yeah. That's depressing.
So like, I just think it's funny that she reposted me.
Oh yeah.
I posted, I took a screenshot, put in my Instagram story, said I and put on notice. I was like, I'm not gonna engage with her. I don't have this is not what I do for a living.
Right. You don't have
Give a
unlimited
shit.
time and money to make that a
She's an
focus.
investigative reporter. Like she's gonna know more shit than me. She doesn't even have to know more shit than me. She could just pull up like 3 references, and I would be like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
You won.
Hmm.
Congrats. You won the debate. You are the winner.
Yeah.
You have shown me the way by your like. I don't give a fuck. I don't even give a shit about this story. I've seen this dance too many times.
It's frustrating.
Like I'm gonna start calling her Anna Kasparian. She's from the Turks. She basically took like a right wing pivot. Like it's the same thing. She was like, oh, there's more money on the right. We're gonna get more sponsorship if we go right. There's no money on the left.
Yeah.
The right, left. There's this one guy. He's really funny. I think he's would never do this, but he was making a joke. Like he was this black dude, and he was on the Majority Report. I forgot his name,
Mhm.
Andon or whatever. He's really funny. And this was around the time of like Diamond and Silk. When Diamond,
Yeah.
one of them, I don't know which one's alive. Diarrhea and Silk. Diarrhea and Silk.
Sarcoma.
I think Diamond died.
That
I think
sounds right.
Silk was the one, and she didn't. She was just the one who went. The
Yeah.
one, the one who actually talked died. But they were talking about them, and he said that that's his retirement plan is become a right wing grifter in the end. And then he could cash out. Like
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
he's like a black Republican.
Right.
He's like, this is my. I look at them and I just go, this is my plan in 15 years to do this.
He gets hired to appear in every like document signing or like
What?
impromptu press. He gets hired to like appear at any document signing or is an extra in any photograph.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Like we need you in the background. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh well.
yeah. So I don't know. It was just funny. I didn't expect to get posted. I will say though, her post of her did not get much more likes than
Sure.
so.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Saying though, you know.
Yeah.
That's about my comment was just like, she's a registered Republican. LOL. Can we just move on from this now?
Yeah. I don't think she ever denied it, you know.
Well, I don't know. You were talking about her. You said there was some sus stuff about her.
Yeah, a lot of it is what you had said. The let's see, here we go. I have her thing up. She has done some things that I generally think are pretty good. And she's gone after some people that I think are generally pretty bad. But I do know a couple things. I know she is in my estimation kind of a I don't know, trust fund kid, but you know, she came from money, came from like New England. I think she went to college in Colorado. Um, but she's done some real good things. Like she said that you could argue that Luigi was morally good, you know, for what he did. You know, so she's taken some pretty
People will say like, "Oh, you're just mad because she went after the Democrats," and I'm like, "No, I don't give a shit. I really don't care about that stuff.
right,
I
yeah,
think I what I care about is that this is stealing attention,
right,
and the usual idiots are falling for it. And I just feel like I can tell this is you saying, I'm going to in a year or two,
right.
I'm going to be on Fox News.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's what happens. Like in a year or two, like
yeah,
there were some disingenuous people that I knew were just straight up grifters. Like especially they were like Gamergate people
yeah.
when they tried jumping on the Bernie train in 2016.
Mhm.
And it was like, but they're not real leftists, and you could tell in their
Yeah.
language it's like they're actually dividing the left, they're not
Yeah.
bringing people
Right.
together. And I think this is the kind of thing that, she could say she's a journalist and that this is her ethics, and like why would I, of course then I wouldn't prop up the Dems, but it's like this story is a nothing burger.
Yeah.
Like who cares?
Right. Yeah, there's nothing to it.
I don't give a shit if Pro Mania got $1,000. They were like show because I guess they went to the White House, a bunch of them, for like some TikTok like influencer thing.
Yeah.
And it was like okay, and everybody was trying to discredit that guy. He's pretty funny. I've watched like his podcast and stuff. The
Okay.
funny guy. Uh, he's like if Mark Maron was louder.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen that guy.
Yeah.
But he got,
Um,
yeah, and he was talking about it. He's like all these people were like shitting on him, and so he's like I was invited to this thing. I
mhm.
wasn't paid. He's like the fuck out of here, I
Right.
don't. But okay, how come Taylor Lorenz didn't do an article on like the uncommitted, those people
Yeah.
who ran it, or the TikTok people that were telling people not to vote Democrat during the election?
Right.
Where'd those people go?
Yeah.
They
That's
weren't
a
getting paid.
I know there's a bunch of people getting paid and are still getting paid, but like I do see that they sent their materials to a different address. So I don't know what that means, other than they're probably getting here different addresses, getting to where they're going at different times.
What are you talking about?
You're talking about the articles that she sent, right?
No, I'm saying that like, yeah, I'm talking about that, but I'm talking about all these other people who tell you not to vote for Democrats, and they're so called like who's paying them? They were being paid on TikTok. Those people had huge, there was a couple of
Yeah,
them,
oh
like
yeah, okay, I
their
see what you
names.
mean.
What?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I think I think that happens so much more frequently, even on, like you said earlier, small levels. I'm a moderator of a subreddit, like for academic stuff and everything. And almost every morning I get a piece of mail in the
Are you getting
moderator thing.
paid?
No, but people are saying, hey, are you open to me paying you to put posts in here to do, advertise this or to do that or whatever? And I didn't start the subreddit. It has a rule against that, so I always just say no. But I thought, I'll bet you could make not like a ton of money, but like on a small level in like a nondescript academic subreddit, I'll bet you could make money.
Yeah.
And if that's happening there, then God knows how big it is and how
So I brought that
widespread.
joke about the Arby's thing. I'm like, this is no
Yeah.
different. Who cares? There's people who will, are getting paid to push a movie.
Yeah.
They're like arguing against, or like, oh, you just didn't get the film, and it's like, yeah, you're getting paid to say this shit, or
Yeah.
like, who cares? Like, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, we'll
Yeah.
move
Yeah.
on. I just thought, like I said, I just like watching this shit happen as it goes, and like I said, who knows? Maybe she'll put out something and be like, "Ah, you don't know me. You can't pin me
Right.
down. I'm Taylor Lorenz. You don't know where. I'll pivot here. I'll pivot there, and
Yeah.
we'll dance
Well,
here. I'll dance up there." You
she's an
know,
odd one because she has done some good things and she's done some not great things.
I'm just saying, I
Um,
don't think this is even a bad thing. I don't even
yeah.
think it's a bad thing. I just think this is like a nothing story. It's like,
Yeah.
who cares? Like, oh no, a dark monk gave a young up and coming podcaster some equipment
Right. Right.
talking about Israel. Well, it's a
Yeah.
podcast that has to do with like trans people in Missouri.
Right.
But what about their position on Israel?
God.
Well, you see, they're trying to start a film group in a city, get the LGBT youth in there.
Right. Right.
Oh yeah, but what's their position on Palestine? It's like,
God.
well, see, there's this one group and starting a food co-op where food deserts are, bring vegetables to air, good
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
Uh, oh yeah,
God.
blue-maga.
Yeah, it's frustrating. That is frustrating. Oh,
All right,
um,
you know what
all
is
right.
frustrating? That
Yeah,
Trump is didn't expire. I was like hoping like there were like Monday there was gonna be like a press conference and like
right,
holy shit he's dead. Like
right, right,
I gotta make this clear how we say this stuff because we don't get
right. Yeah,
from the Secret Service. Something. He's an
well,
old sick man,
yeah,
and usually what happens to old sick people is
right.
they
They don't get younger
nature
and better. They
yeah
don't get-
nature takes its course, and
Right,
him being an old sick man, um, he's been missing for a couple days, and he's had like huge cankles. Uh,
right.
his he had bruising. I guess the bruising on the hand is just from constantly having an IV drip being put in, and because that's what it is, and
Yeah,
because old man, they don't heal. They get these big ass fucking bruises, like
right.
people's. You can't tattoo an old person past like what 60, 70. Like it's like drawing on tissue paper.
It is.
Yeah,
It is. It's like trying to write on a pancake with a pencil. It's
soupy one. When you one side and you're like, it's finished, and you're like, the whole other side is just a wet blob.
right.
Whoops.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was all over the internet that he was the rumor was that he had passed away.
He wasn't seen since like Tuesday last week, supposedly.
Well, and then they started showing some photos. The two different things happened. One is they started showing photos of him, and like I said earlier, I saw a photo of him. His head, it looked like a thumb. It was just like he
Yeah,
had
yeah.
no
Well,
neck.
people are like, that's a body double.
Right. And
So
then,
I'm like, I don't know.
but then there were other photos where they had like photoshopped older, like older photos of Trump and put them in, and like we're recycling them or something, and saying like this is Trump at NASCAR last week, and it's clearly like a recycled photo from
The photo from
2000.
The Apprentice season 3.
Yeah, right.
Great.
It's just like,
So yeah, dude, there was so many like people just thought he was dead.
yeah,
And like JD Vance was gonna be the first meme president. I said I hope my put out TikTok, and I went on this whole thing about like kind of wish, which version of JD Vance will we get when he's like sworn in? Like, are we gonna get the apple cheek one, cherub one? Are we gonna get the
right.
bald one, or are we gonna get the what I think might be everyone's favorite, the really husky boy with like the curly hair?
Yes, yeah.
That one is fucking weird. That's a whole nother creature. Like what I love about
Yeah,
that is like people. So I said I hope it's that one,
right.
and like I'd vote for that one.
Yeah.
Like I think I might have to if he became president and he gained
That
150 pounds and
that
his
one has
hair grew
like
out.
so many chromosomes. Like
What?
just that one has like so many chromosomes.
He
Like
has all the chromosomes.
hundreds of them. Like,
Hundreds. He has chromosomes like people are like, where what?
right,
Nah, I would vote. I would vote for that one. I'd be like, you know what? I don't agree with this person at all, but
right. You could put him on like ancestry.com and he comes up as like 17% Atlantis. Like some
Minotaur,
Minotaur.
5% sloth. Literally
Right.
a sloth. Like Dionysus, not the
Right.
god of like
God of wine.
god of what? He's 20% Dionysus. Like,
Right.
wait, does that even exist?
How can you be 3% Michelin man? What is
Yeah, 4% Slimer from Ghostbusters.
right? On your mother's side, you have scrubbing bubbles. What is
The fucking Pillsbury Doughboy.
right?
Like,
Yeah,
God, no, it's like,
it's part blueberry. It's part blueberry.
yeah, he's all the Frankenberries. He's
All the monster
all the,
cereals.
dude, I would vote if he's like fuck it, right? And I said he'd get sworn in, and he's like like divorces his wife,
Right, right.
Usha, like her name, because he's like I'm not. This is like I got to finish out the term 3 years. No one's gonna vote for me after this. I'm going in, and he just brings his sofa with him, and the sofa is wearing like the pillbox hat, like Jackie O.
Right. He gets sworn in at Nebraska Furniture
He's
Mart.
sitting in the car in Dallas. That meme of him with
Yeah.
the sofa in the back seat with the pillbox hat. Oh, I'd vote for that. Fuck
Yeah.
it. I don't even care. Like if
Right.
he committed to the role, I don't think it would take much. I think you send him to the Golden Corral, and I think the hair would just grow in that. Like
Yeah,
over.
I think it would. I
What
think
was
it
that?
would.
What was that movie? Like the peanut butter experiment where the kid's hair kept on growing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like, dude, that 20% Dionysus. Wait, he's myth? He's part myth? How does this work? Why is he?
Right.
Charlie the Tuna's cousin. One of the
Point
Keebler elves.
0.7% Heathcliff. 0.7%
4% normal.
normal.
Somehow, no Garfield.
Yeah, yeah, no Garfield. Well, you got Heathcliff. Got the Heathcliff
No,
gene.
no, he ain't Heathcliff. He's got the little fat gray cat that worked for Riff Raff.
Yeah.
Mongo, I think his name was. Mongo is a good name for
Mongo Jerry. Yeah.
yeah, Mongo. And he should change his name to JD Mongo.
Right.
I would vote for that, and I'd be like, fuck it. Everything we're living in a fire pit. It can't
Yeah.
get any worse.
Well, yeah, it would get worse. Yeah, so it was trending for a
He's
while.
got all the chromosomes.
158
Trust me, it's not a
chromosomes.
good thing. Oh, is that good? Is that... No, it's not good.
No, no, sorry. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good at all.
Yeah, I know, I'm gonna remember it, but was it Peacemaker last week when he's like arguing with the woman, thinks she was an abused wife or something?
Yeah.
Harcourt. I was her name's like Harcourt, right? But everyone sounds like they're calling her hardcore.
I thought it was hardcore, like HAR.
Yeah, but hardcore, but it sounds like they're
Right.
calling her hardcore.
That's funny.
Hardcore. So, but that is her last name's hardcore. But
yeah.
And then like she called the one guy like what did she say? She's like, "Shut up, Beaker."
Do I look like Beaker?
And it's like poking up this tall guy, and he's like, "What is that? It's a Muppet." Like,
yeah.
What is that bad? And she's like, "It's not a good thing."
Very good. Very good.
It's not a good thing. Yeah. JD Vance, this version of him is now 2% Bunsen honeydew. 3% Junior, the giant from Fraggle Rock.
8% Shmoo. 8%.
Shmoo. Oh no, he's 100% Shmoo. He's all these other parts, but he's also 100% Shmoo.
Right. Yeah. It's got so many chromosomes, percentages don't work. He needs more percentages. He needs more
he's he's like Shin Godzilla. Right. Just keeps evolving.
We need a new math. We need a
JD Vance doesn't even exist at this point. He's evolved into like something else. It's like
he is. He's like the Kaiser Soze.
He's on Mars. He's sitting on Mars, and he's like, I don't even recognize humanity anymore.
Right. It's like the Kaiser Soze of...
Wait, hold on. Dr. Manhattan quote.
Yeah, that was a great one.
I just want to read that, but then apply it to JD Vance. I am tired of the earth, these people. I'm tired of being caught in the tambo of their lives.
Oh.
I'm tired of these couches. People, I'm tired of being caught fucking a couch. Live on camera.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's enough of that.
Yeah.
I'll never get enough of that. No one's gonna. I don't think anyone knows what JD Vance actually looks like. That's what's amazing. This actually works in his favor.
I think if you showed 5 photographs of JD Vance and 4 of them were doctored to varying, I don't think the average person could successfully identify which was the real JD Vance.
You hear that, and this is so sad, and I'm just like, I'll never understand this person. I want to be this person. I do. I want to be this person, and I can't. People showed up to vote on election day and were confused that Joe Biden was not on the ballot and that Obama was. I want to be a fly on that person's day.
Yeah. That's like that's approaching what the monks call Zen, where like
or you're just so dumb and that
I think honestly there's so little difference between being dumb and being like a saint, like being like in a spiritual,
like what's his face? What's that movie with? It's like his last film.
Being there, Peter Sellers.
Yeah, the one where he plays Chauncey Gardner or something.
Yeah, Chauncey Gardner. Yeah,
he's like a simpleton, right? I mean,
right.
Living at this house for years.
He was the gardener.
Wasn't he walking on water in the end or something?
Yeah, the very last scene is like the the president dies, and they're getting ready to like basically make him president or like elevate him to some degree, and he walks across water in front of like the Washington Monument or something. Yeah, that was a great movie. Shirley
I mean,
MacLaine was
wasn't
in
that like
that.
the whole point? Like you just said, like
Yeah,
something,
he's a fucking idiot. Like he's like,
but somehow the smartest person on the planet.
yeah,
No, like
simultaneous.
I want to be that person who should. But what I find amazing about that whole thing, though, the person that shows up to vote and is like, "Where's Joe Biden?" I'm amazed at their total uh apathy. Is that the word?
Well, it's not even like apathy because they cared enough to vote.
That's what I mean. Like they're total just like, but they still had the like civic duty to
Yeah,
to vote that day. What's
they
the word I'm looking for? They're full
yeah.
like they're
I don't know. There's got to be a word for it, probably in German, but like
always a
they
word in German. That's not a good thing.
yeah, they almost get it, but they also miss it completely. It's a weird like illusion, like an optical illusion where they're like real close but so far away to the target. Like you got
Well,
there,
it's
you
like
voted.
a lot of those like MAGA people, like not all of them, but like some of them, if you were to talk to them and ask them about things they would want, you'd be like, why would you ever vote for a Republican?
Yeah, right. That's sometimes you hear interviews with these MAGA people and you're like, okay, shit, I agree with like
You want a perfect
probably
community, you want better
yeah,
jobs, you want health care, you want a
right,
better environment, you
yeah,
want kids to have a better education, you want
right,
to have retirement, like you want all these things, and then you vote for the thing that literally won't just not give it to you, but find ways to take away shit that you didn't even know you
yeah.
had.
It's like fucking every union member in Pennsylvania that voted for Trump.
I
It's
don't know
like what yeah, you were so close. You were right about so many things, yet when it came time, you
you were
were
far
also
away.
completely wrong. You were also
You're a galaxy away, dude. Like, you're like
yeah,
on a different universe. We can't touch, you know.
right. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I want to touch them, but it's nasty.
Yeah. Well, here's oh yeah, this is an awkward transition. But the next thing I would think was this Space Force thing.
Okay, hold on. So
Yeah.
this actually leads into so Trump. Everyone, there was going to be this big press conference,
Yep.
big announcement, and we're like, "Holy shit, Trump's dead!" And it's like,
Right.
no, that's not it at all. And he's back. He's better than every.
Right.
And he's
Got a
like,
vitamin B12 shot.
yeah, he's just got all the vitamin B12 shots and all the chromosomes too now.
Right.
He's just oozing chromosomes. He they announced that they're pulling out Space Force, I guess, or whatever you call it,
Yes.
out of from Colorado Springs, which is funny because that's a right-wing area of Colorado.
Oh yeah.
He wants to shit on Colorado. Colorado's next. They want,
Oh yeah.
yeah, he wants to go after Colorado so bad. He want like in a year there's gonna be I'm gonna be in Denver and there's gonna be like fucking what do they call that?
Not like Bradley fighting vehicles patrolling the streets.
And I'm like, why?
Mm.
What what for?
Well, he
Because a
tried
homeless guy
this.
wanted a bottle of water. Like,
He did this in his first term too. He moved Space
well, they did
Force to
that
Alabama.
they did that thing with Portland,
Yep. Well, no, I mean he did previously move Space Force uh
Alabama.
to Alabama.
Isn't that where all the Nazi scientists lived during the 60s?
Oh, that's funny.
Isn't that
I
the
don't know.
town? Alabama, I think, is where all the Nazi scientists that were used for the space program lived there. It was like
That
literally a town of like Nazi scientists.
that
And
could be.
they lived in it,
Um,
which is like kind of funny.
well, he did it and then Joe Biden reversed it. And now Trump's doing it again. But the difference this time is Trump's doing it and he's got presumably 3 years to get them there. Because I think last time he did it towards the end of his term, and you don't just say like pack up and move to Alabama because you got to like load up the trucks, and then if you're going to hire the locals, you got to teach them how to read and wear shoes and stuff. And then that's that's a whole big process. Um, but yeah, it's weird. he's doing this often. He's taking a lot of stuff out of Virginia, out of the Washington D.C. area, and moving it all over the country.
I heard the
Um,
person that's gonna run it in Alabama is a giant chicken that says, I say, I say.
yeah, foghorn leghorn.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like, look, it is weird. Like, uh, I don't know.
But
It's weird to just move shit to like punish some state. I mean, it's a
I just
completely
think it's
fucked up
funny
way to
because it's like
govern.
a right wing part of the state anyway. Like it's
Yeah,
like, and it's again, it's petty. It's just petty. I
yeah.
mean, that's what I said. When I was talking about this on TikTok, I said that like he's a divider. He divides the
Oh,
country.
clearly, yeah,
And I
yeah,
said the last time I ever saw a Republican president try to unite the country was 9/11.
yeah,
And then Bush going on the pile of rubble, whatever,
yeah,
when he was down there like 2 days or 3 days later and says, I hear you, we're going to go after them. And I said, that's the last time I ever heard. After that, though, that changed. And then
yeah,
within a year, they were able to get everybody to go along and say, no, Iraq did 9/11. You're just like, and they divided the country. And anyone that didn't go along for war was a traitor. And I just found that funny. I did say though that though even though Bush did do that, it was a call for violence. So in the end, really, so
yeah, right.
still very Republican of him, I guess. But nah, like they divide. Trump's a divider. His job is to divide people and to make
Yeah.
people for action, get people to angry and like not pay attention to what's really going on. People just got to do their own research. You know what I mean?
Well,
No, I'm just kidding about that part.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, this is one of those things where it's just like I look. I don't necessarily care if Space Force is in Colorado or Alabama. I
Was
mean,
that
like I
like
guess like
not even a thing?
Space Force.
It was
Yeah,
like a joke. I mean, it was like a it was like a failed show on Netflix. I think they had like,
yeah. And it was like I mean, they really haven't done anything. We're not in space. I mean, you might as well like start like the Avengers. I mean, it's like it's basically the same. It'll have the
the
same
Avengers is
effect,
just all JD Vance memes.
right?
It's all like every version. And that's like, oh man, someone's got. I mean, everyone does AI now. I'll be fine with AI here. If someone creates the end of Endgame near the end when Captain America, when
On all the portals are chipped.
all the portals open and you get like the main meme with the fat one with the hair, and he goes, JD Vance's assemble, and it's just all the JD Vances, like just all the different memes like running.
Yeah,
Someone's it's got to be done already. I mean, AI now.
yeah,
This is where I'm fine with AI. You can burn 6 rainforests to create,
right.
and that's fine. I will be okay with this one. It's not ethical, and I don't support it. But for this, I think it'd be all the JD Vance memes assembled to fight another JD Vance, and that'd be fine.
Right.
Now you don't need to. You don't even need to show who they're fighting. You just got to do that pivotal scene.
Well, I don't necessarily care where they put Space Force. It doesn't bother me. And you're right. It will. The irony is that he's probably like it's probably going to backfire on him in the long run, other than it just being petty, because you will essentially make Alabama more red, and that
And
district in
Colorado less blue.
Colorado.
I mean, more
Well, no,
blue.
exactly. You'll make that district in Colorado, the Colorado Springs area, will over time, relatively quickly, become a lot less red. So politically it might backfire on them. It's
I
just
think people were giving Boebert shit. She must have said something stupid, and
I just don't love the idea that that it's unstable. Like you're going to
yeah,
spend billions of dollars to move.
it's a waste of money. It's
Yeah,
petty. It's like, why are we doing this? And this is like the same, but it's chaos. It's like the same reason,
it's
like
chaos. Yeah,
even when Trump is out of the White House, if he ever is or whatever, we thought he was going to be sooner.
yeah,
um, that he, the next president, let's say if it is a Democrat, like why would any foreign entities trust us ever again?
yeah. That is the thing, is that Yeah, America's word is only good for like maybe 2 years tops. Like
Yeah.
if you get a Democratic president and a Democratic Congress and a Democratic Senate, you're guaranteed for maybe 2 years of like honest brokering. But with the American population the way it is, you're just as likely to have all that go away. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's sad. Um, all right, the next one was this Trump crypto deal. I read this headline today. The Trump family, off this crypto thing they started right uh before
He was
the
inaugurated.
election. Yeah, they've made $5 billion off of it.
That's insane.
And
These people
you,
should all be in prison.
yeah, yeah. Well, well, people should look at the books, and that's one thing about cryptos. There are no books necessarily. Um, he could say that it was all his, ardent supporters in Alabama and Arkansas and Ohio that bought these coins. But you had said earlier, no, it's probably like foreign governments looking for ways to bribe Trump without
Yeah, I
fear
think
of being
like
caught.
if this 5 billion, 500 million is probably from suckers.
Yeah, I'm sure that. Yeah,
1 billion's from Saudi Arabia, another billion's from Russian oligarchs, another billion's probably from somewhere in Israel,
right.
another billion's coming from like Arab Emirates. I don't know, like another billion.
Yeah.
Like it's all it's it's not. Oh, he tricked a bunch of his stupid supporters. Like
No,
no,
it's like a tip
like
jar. It's a
yeah,
tip
it's a
jar for the
plot.
Trump family.
It's like fucking Tim Apple.
Two apples.
No, I'm just gonna call him that now. I mean, Trump said
Yeah.
his name's Tim Apple, and he is infallible. Trump
Mm.
can't, he is infallible. So his name's Tim Apple now, and he showed up with like literally like a gold brick.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it was, but it was something covered in gold, and he basically just gave Trump a gold bar and bribed
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
So he's not. That's so fucking ridiculous. It is insane, and all these. Oh God, I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, I'm not shocked that, like I said, years ago, his son ran a fake. I mean, he literally was stealing money.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
were
they're
collecting
just
money from people for kids with cancer and wounded
the
warriors,
shittiest people alive.
and people are like okay with it. Like I don't know, Taylor Lorenz, maybe do a story on that. Oh, I don't need to. Everybody knows about that. Do they?
mm,
No,
yeah,
they
I don't think
don't.
so.
No, no, they don't. Oh, but we got to find out. There's this one woman who has 20,000 followers, and she was handed a $1,000 bill, $1,000 grant to go buy some mics for her
Yeah. Right.
podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
All right,
awesome.
this next one, I'm stunned this isn't bigger news. Here, the headline
It's crazy.
in the New York Times, and I sent you the earlier headline. I don't know if this is the same one as what I sent you, but the evening headline: Trump claims the power to summarily kill suspected drug smugglers, um, which is just fucking bananas. Like suspect to kill without trial suspected drug smugglers.
I mean, that's like a license to just kill anybody.
It is.
Wasn't that like that's? I remember, was it Duterte or whatever from the Philippines?
Yeah.
He did something similar, and Trump was like, "Ooh, I like that."
Yeah. It
And it was
is.
like, yeah, he's not like they could just claim anybody's
Yeah.
a murderer, they or a drug dealer. You could claim anyone is, or it was like when the right we were going after like drag story hours and saying that they were
Right.
fuck oh, they're all pedophiles, and it's like what?
It's it's weird because I know normally during war you can just shoot and kill people, but you can't do that outside of war, you know.
Well,
Um,
we're always at war.
and you can't. I mean, the Trump's argument here is that drug smuggling is an act of war, and it's not. It's a criminal enterprise, you
So he's
know.
gonna shoot the CIA.
Yeah, right.
I
Uh,
mean, wait, aren't they the ones that like? Oh, what a joke! You know what? Part of me is like, this is just him fucking flexing, but the other part is like, yeah, this is also scary, and like, he really does want
it's crazy because all these things are these like these low-key kind of gradual erosions.
Well, everything he does is testing the waters. They say that. It's
Yeah,
like, well, I'll just say it as a joke at first, and then it'll just become the norm, and then no one will care. You know, I mean, like he already burnt down. He already had his people try to burn down the Capitol, and that didn't stop him from being
yeah,
big. It's like insane. What a nightmare, really.
yeah.
God, that whole election, man. I just like think about that. Like, oh, is he gonna go to jail? Is he gonna get caught? Oh, he got arrested, and it's like, and it just got came closer and closer to the election. And it was like, oh
It
yeah,
was never going to happen.
yeah,
The fix was in. I mean,
yeah.
mm,
Epstein
mm.
survivors.
Yeah,
Oh, these women, they're basically like, we're gonna put out our own list.
yeah,
One of them was like a Trump supporter, and
yeah. I saw that.
she kind of came out against him. But I'm like, wait, you're an Epstein survivor,
Right, and the Trump
and you
supporter, like
voted for him
you voted for a rapist.
probably
That's so
twice, maybe
right.
3 times actually.
I saw a thing with her on TikTok, and I think I commented. I can't remember if I hit post on it or not, but I don't have like how this is so emblematic of Republicans is like they this woman's concerned that she was hurt. You know, she doesn't fucking care about like
It's a very self. It's like Nancy Mace too. They said it was like she came out like crying or something. And it was like
yeah,
because she
ridiculous.
raped, but it's like yeah, but you fully endorse a
Right.
rapist. Like he's a fucking
Yeah.
pedophile rapist. Like it's
Yeah. Mm.
it's
Well,
exactly that. He's a fucking pedophile rapist. Like, and you voted for that. You support that. So like all and again, I see all these like lefty people like taking the bait. Like oh, Marjorie Taylor Greene saying some smart things, and I'm like.
no,
I
no.
don't think this is no, this actually will hurt. This is gonna hurt these women having Marjorie Taylor Greene there.
Yeah, that's
It,
not a good.
your legitimacy gets thrown out the fucking water. And then
Yeah.
people are like, oh well, you don't support. No, it's not that. I think she hurts it. Like I'm not saying I'm looking at it as like someone who wants this to blow up. This will make it implode. Like
Yeah.
he's the wrong. You don't want her as a messenger. She has no respect from anyone. Anyone. Everyone thinks she's like a fucking crazy cat lady who fucked
Hmm.
Zangief in the gym locker.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Dude dressed up like Zangief, Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Funny.
Well, she's a terrible spokesperson. You don't want her on your side here.
No, you don't.
Um,
I don't. I'm sorry. I don't think that's a good ally. There's something to be said about that. Like,
did you see though that during while these women were trying to tell their story,
oh, this
Trump
is insane.
Trump ordered jets to fly over the event and drown them
How is this
out?
like not bigger news? Like that's to drown them out. And
Yeah.
how much did it cost the taxpayers to do that? 10
Oh,
million?
I'm sure. Yeah, millions, I'm sure. Um, a military flyover of F-35 jets roared overhead, forcing a pause in the press conference. Uh, White House later confirmed that President Trump personally ordered the formation flyover to honor a fallen Polish pilot.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like he's always so uh,
Oh,
oof.
this Blavatsky got
Yeah. I mean,
it's
I
funny
don't.
that you know how like years ago he hired a bunch of like Polish construction workers or something like and he basically gave them all what's that asbestos?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like
I
only
don't
Polish workers.
I don't necessarily trust these Epstein survivors. I believe they were victimized. I believe uh they are who they say they are. You know, I believe that they're victims of this horrible crime and everything, but like the ones that are like out there speaking out, like I don't trust them. I think it's gonna be a Clinton hit job or something.
Yeah, yeah, like they're
I
like Trump will be left off of this.
yeah.
I don't I don't care if it's Clinton, but like I want Trump.
Yeah,
Like if anything, it should be him anyway because he's the fucking guy in power. Yeah,
right.
I'm sorry, Marjorie Taylor Greene. I could see her just swaying it and only talking about like
You
Democrats or people that are known to support Democrats that might be on the list. And it's like, yeah,
yeah,
lock them up too. But like this is they're gonna leave off people. RFK's not gonna be on
sure.
there. Kimball Musk ain't going to be mentioned. Trump will be barely mentioned. Like, I just
Yeah.
don't think it's going to go anywhere. And the fact that that one woman voted for it, like, I'm sorry, that's just weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. I'm not
Yeah.
like,
Mm.
I don't get it. Yeah, I mean, I hope it gets out, whatever it is they plan on
Yep. Me
doing, but
too.
I hope it's not, like you said, just another distraction and a way for Trump to be like, you see,
Yeah.
you're not gonna believe women? You don't believe women?
I don't, I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's anything. I think even if you had video of Trump like hanging out in a room with like a bunch of young girls, I don't think that would do it. I don't. I don't think that would move the needle on his
No, I
supporters'
don't think so.
support
They
of
would just
him.
say it's AI.
Yeah. Or they would say, of course he's there. They all said he was a perfect gentleman. He was the nicest guy in the. Yeah, I mean, like,
I'll
honestly,
take it.
yeah, right.
Help them take off and put on their bras like every other father does.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
measured them too. He brought out the measuring tape because
Uh,
he was like, I'm just gonna
how
send it to
how
the
else would we
seamstress.
have known if we could touch both elbows behind our back? Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you.
Thank you, future President Donald Trump.
Right. All
Thank you,
right.
President's Day.
The last hard news story.
Hard news. I was hard when I
It's
went to Epstein Island all the time.
um, RFK went on Capitol Hill
Speaking of
today, and he had
Epstein
a
Island,
yeah,
RFK.
he was. He answered questions, and most of the Republicans were just like jerking him off, but a few Republicans were like, what are you doing, blah blah, and a lot of the Democrats were angry with him, and I am stunned because he's like fired any reasonable scientist and replaced him with people that think the Earth is 4,000 years old, and
Yeah.
the chief science officer at the Noah's Ark Museum and stuff. Um, I am stunned that and disappointed that no Democratic senator just said to him like you're the dumbest motherfucker alive. You are so stupid. You sound like a clown. You have a dead worm in your
Oh,
head.
what's her
Yeah.
face went off on him and said that he should resign.
A couple people did.
What's her face?
Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah. Oh, she went off on him and she's
Yeah.
like, you should resign. You don't know anything. Like,
She said that Ron Wyden from Oregon was pretty vociferous and stuff.
RFK is a fucking eugenics pushing anti-vaxxer scuzzball who like he's just I
He's
just think
just stupid. He's not a doctor.
he's a
He
fucking
doesn't have
corpse that is
any
being
medical background. It's like
Dude, why does his opinion matter?
right. It's like going to the mall and picking the first person you see and saying you're going to run our rocket program. What do you know about rockets? Not much. You're perfect.
That's the
You know,
problem with rockets. We're being controlled by a big rocket. We
big
need to
rocket. Yeah,
big rocket, all those snobs that
fucking
work at Big Rocket,
Team Rocket. Jesse and
Jesse and her
I
big brother.
forget their names, but is it Jesse and James?
Yes.
Yes, it's fucking Team Rock. But it is. It's like honestly,
Jesse,
you could probably
right?
you
That's
could
the redhead, right?
yeah.
Make sure it's not they do some switcheroo and Jesse's the dude and James is the girl. I'd be like,
But you could go to your local Target or Best Buy or literally any big box store and close your eyes, spin in the circle and point, and then whoever you point at would likely be as competent as RFK Jr. I mean, like, I'm not even kidding. Like,
but the
and
thing is,
you'd also have a chance of getting someone more competent, you know, if you go to like
here's the thing about RFK.
O'Reilly Auto Parts, you could probably find.
Doesn't he own like a bunch of like patents or something with pharmaceutical companies? Isn't he like he
I
makes
don't know.
like there's a theory to look at too with these like guys who push like anti-vaxxer shit. They rather you get the disease because then you have to buy like these
Yeah,
drugs to treat it.
yeah.
they would prefer that. Also, again, I think there's eugenics involved. I think a lot of these so-called anti-vaxxers are, if you got them, they would be practicing eugenics. Like and Robert Kennedy is a eugenics person,
I'm a
and
weirdo.
yeah, what was he saying? Like, sort of some kid in the airport or mitochondrial, like, was off. I don't even. He just said something like this
Yeah.
shit. And it's like, the fuck are you talking about? I'm telling you, he's not alive. He's a husk being carried around by a brain.
Yeah. Half the time when he starts talking about shit, he sounds like a Doctor Who episode. It's like he's just
He's
like
like
making shit up,
every
talking
time
about
he
a
talks,
fucking
like a couple
sonic
of bugs
screwdriver.
escape from his mouth.
He is. He's like the Oogie Boogie Man. Um,
Exterminate, Doctor, look, exterminate.
I honestly, I'm disappointed because like I think a lot of Democratic senators go up there and they talk to him like he's a reasonable person, and they're like, I disagree with what you're doing, and I
No, I
question
think
your
they're being
motives here.
cordial, but it's like you're
I
being cordial with like,
Yeah, it's like
dude,
being cordial to fucking John Wayne Gacy. I mean,
yeah.
like, that's not going to get you anywhere.
Guy
You've
is
got
going to
to
be responsible for so many people dying this year.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's Ron Wyden, I think, said that. I think it was Ron Wyden. He's like, we haven't had children die of measles in 20 years. You become Department of Health chairperson. Now we got kids dying of measles.
see, the
I mean,
problem
like
is with what was it? Florida getting rid of vaccines,
all vaccines. Yeah.
or are they getting rid of all the mandates? Right? They're not getting rid of
Yes. Yeah.
vaccines.
Right. You can, in theory. However, here's the thing. This is what. Yes, in Florida, you no longer have to vaccinate your kid to send them to school. Meaning,
That's insane. That's fucking. I would
yeah.
get the fuck out of Florida in a minute. That's fucking.
So
That's the problem in RFK is it's not just that he causes damage in his department because he's like a lightning rod to all these right wing chud governors. They'll all be like, "Oh, we don't have to do this. Okay, we're getting rid of
yeah.
vaccine mandates in all our red states."
Well, that's the thing is he's Elizabeth, and here's another thing, Elizabeth Warren. I like her a lot, but she was like, you're denying people the vaccine, and RFK is like, anybody can get the vaccine, and
He's like, "No, they
Elizabeth
can't."
Warren is just like, no, now people can't, and RFK is like, anybody can get a vaccine. You can get it.
Anyone can
Medicaid will
get
pay for it, and he's right technically, but only in the sense that like anybody can get a Ferrari.
Yeah, yeah. Like you have
Like
access to this. Like people
you've
like the argument against like uh, what do you call it? Single payer or
yeah,
Medicare
yeah,
for all was that people have access to health insurance, good health insurance. And it's
right,
like you just said, yeah, like yeah, I have access. I could go buy a Ferrari, but I can't
right, yeah.
because I
Well,
don't
that's
want
the thing is,
to
I,
because
I was getting a prescription filled today at Walmart, and I've gotten my vaccines at Walmart for years now. I just go to the pharmacy and I get whatever I need and whatever.
you actually
Um,
trust them to put that in your arm at Walmart.
yeah, I'll tell you, man, the pharmacy at the Walmart I go to, they're top notch. They're real.
It'd be funny if it's like, hold on, I gotta make a call. Like the greeter, the old greeter, they have it.
Right.
The one that gives out the vaccines. And he's just
Yeah, he just keeps them in
yeah,
his
man,
vest
you get it
pocket.
in Walmart.
Keeps them in his vest pocket.
Yeah,
He's
hold
got
on. Isn't that an old one? Nah, you can use these a couple of times.
he just puts the
No,
old needles in a
you really can't. Shut up.
um
Fuck.
well they said they had a little menu where you could pick vaccines, and I was like, I'll just get my flu vaccine. It's a little early, but I'll get my flu and Walmart doesn't do the COVID vaccine anymore. They don't do it. So yeah, theoretically, I can go get a COVID vaccine, but now I have to go to my primary care physician to get it.
Can't get it at Walgreens?
I didn't look. I just happened to look at Walmart.
You can probably get it. Yeah, that Walgreens is pretty close to you.
Yeah.
The one that's
Oh,
I forgot.
anyway,
That's
I
where
don't
I
know.
that's
Yeah.
where I go. I mean, I don't go to that one obviously because I don't live there. But I mean, I
But
go to
if Walmart doesn't have it now, then maybe
Walgreens
others.
have it.
What
I
did you
don't know why
say?
Walmart doesn't have it if they're a pharmacy. That's weird.
Different states are not offering it at pharmacies because in some states,
I would imagine.
theoretically, pharmacists are only allowed to give certain types of vaccines. Like you can't go get like Legionnaire's disease
It's like they really
vaccines.
want people to get COVID. It's
Yeah.
crazy. They do. They want people to get COVID and they want them to die. Like it's
Well,
insane.
I think some of them believe that you become immune, that's how you beat COVID. It's
That's
like a
not,
whole bunch.
everybody knows that's not true.
Yeah. Well,
It's proven like very early on. Yeah. Like there's
yeah.
a chance that you won't get it again for like 2 months. But that's not
Yeah.
even true.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you might not get it the next day or a week later, but you're gonna get it again. And it might be even it doesn't even matter. I that was like 5 years ago, and these fucking freaks somehow got in power. Um that idiot in Florida, my God, they
Yeah.
really just wanted to kill people.
Well, yeah. I'm, yeah. Well, all right. So shifting gears to fun things.
Let's talk about Peacemaker first.
Okay.
But
Okay.
before we get to Peacemaker, I don't know if you heard, James Gunn announced the sequel to Superman already coming
Yeah.
out in
Yeah.
2027. That's, I mean, that's amazing. It's called Superman Man of Tomorrow,
Yep.
and there was Jim Lee art that he showed on his thing, and it was Superman with Lex Luthor in his war suit.
Okay.
Now, the rumor supposedly is like Lex Luthor will have a bigger part. They'll probably go in more into his like
Motivation
that,
or,
yeah, versus just him hating Superman.
yeah.
Supposedly he's gonna team up with him in this one. I don't even know. It doesn't even matter. But supposedly all the Justice Gang's gonna come back. Hey, I don't care. I love when people shit on Superman. Superman was a great movie. It'll be on. I'm sure it'll be on HBO Max soon. Next couple
Yeah.
of weeks. I'll rewatch it. I'm sure I'll find flaws when I'm watching them at home.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That movie was fun. That movie was
I
awesome.
loved it. I thought it was so fun. I thought
A
it was
great
great.
introduction into
Yes.
it was done so well, like that it being this like established world where you can just be like, yeah, there's a giant kaiju, and you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I thought that was great. And I remember I said this at the time when we first talked about it. I thought they made a ton of risky decisions and I thought they all paid off. I mean,
Yeah.
crypto could have been dumb, was amazing.
No, it was done right.
The,
It was like, oh, he
yeah,
was in it too much. I'm like, he was in it too much. No,
mm,
he was in it too little.
yeah, yeah, I could have used like another 10 minutes of crypto.
I don't know about that, but just
anyway, like
he's
all
just
the
licking the camera.
Guy
Like it didn't even make
Gardner,
any sense. Like, why is he? And he like, wait, he's not even real.
Guy
Technically,
Gardner could have been
he's
a
not paying.
disaster.
What?
Guy Gardner could have been a disaster, and he wasn't. It was amazing.
No, everyone is
Yeah,
terrific. So much so there's a great scene when it was like towards the end when they go to like Luther's thing to stop the portal or whatever
yeah.
the tear in reality. So like Superman flies in and Crypto's carrying Mr. Terrific, and he just kind of drops him. Mr. Terrific does this cool like roll and
Yeah,
stands up like he made it cool, even though like
that's
Crypto just
funny.
dropped his ass. Like
Wow. All
no,
right.
I mean
So
like I don't know. I just think like that's cool. So next May, supposedly we're getting Supergirl next
yeah,
May.
that'll be
And then
great.
27, we're getting Superman 2. And that's awesome. I mean, like I feel like sometimes with these like Marvel movies, they don't announce shit. They it's like they hold everything in secret. Like, I'm sorry, they should have been like Into Thunderbolts came out. Even if it was like modestly it did okay, it was considered a failure because it didn't make endgame money, which is
Right.
insane. That should not be a bar
Right.
that should be reached. Like you can't have endgame every movie. Like the closest thing probably was that Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
And you could maybe say Deadpool Wolverine a
Oh
little.
yeah, that was big. That was real big.
Yeah, but like, Shang-Chi's not going to be endgame.
No.
Thunderbolt's not going to be endgame. And someone who brought up a good point and said, but it doesn't matter because the whole landscape of how movies are done is different. The first Captain America movie did decent. It made like $300 million. But then the second one made like $700 million
Yeah.
because Captain America was in the Avengers.
Right.
He was in something else. So people were excited and pumped to see Captain America too. So people are like, what? Because Thunderbolts wasn't this like huge, massive hit. Are they just going to completely bury these characters now? Like,
Yeah.
you have to let them grow. Like, they're,
Right.
or I don't know. They're probably just going to be like, no, we're going to be doing X-Men movies in the next year or two. So, like, we had fun with Thunderbolts, but you're not getting a sequel to that?
Right.
Same thing with, like, I don't know. Fantastic Four is a different story. I hope they don't squander that one because it didn't
Yeah.
make what they like. That's the joke. Superman is the biggest comic book movie of the year so far,
Yeah.
but it's still only made like 600 million. The landscape is different now with movies. It's
Yeah,
not
I
like
would say.
everyone's like Man of Steel did so much better. That's why Man of Steel is better. It's like no, Man of Steel came out in 2013, where everyone was going to see
Yeah.
fucking superhero movies. Aquaman made $1 billion
Right. I remember. Yeah.
in like 2018. The peak Infinity War came out that year. Everybody was going to see superhero movies. Aquaman should not have made $1 billion.
No. No. It was fine. I liked it, but it
It was
wasn't.
fine, but no other time, no other space or time would that have happened, except
Yeah.
for right because of the momentum of all these movies. All right.
Yeah.
Peacemaker, episode 2, episode 3.
Yeah.
Show's great. Episode 3 was a shorter episode.
Yeah.
Trying to drop a little hints about the other reality. I will say Tim Meadows
He's so
is an
good.
incredible. His character is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
His bird blindness. When they go
Right.
to, he's like a duck, and he's like, "You're being racist." What did he say? You're being bigoted to me. But
Yeah. To exploiting my disability.
yeah, he said it was a duck. He's like, "I never said that, economist." The best part of that though was economist is like, was it vigilante? They're spying on. Economist probably feels bad now.
Yeah.
Spying on Peacemaker. But Peacemaker goes and brings Vigilante to help him clean the body because he killed his
His
his alternate
double.
reality or whatever the hell it is, multiverse version of him. And Tim Meadows just goes, he looked like he found all the Pokemon.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? Kind of just like, what? He's like, he's a dork. It's like, he's like, well, he's like, what do you say when you were like collecting Pokemon? I was getting
I was having like
by 2 ladies. Did you watch the cutscene after?
yeah.
The
Yeah.
end credits of the
Yeah.
extended
Of the
version?
second one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, where instead of him just going, okay, like writing them off in this one, he goes, oh yeah, what were their names? And he's like Gertrude and Beatrice. It's like old lady names. And he's like, one of them was blonde, the other one was bald. They were the Peppermint Twins. I'm dying. Hey,
Yeah. It
so
was
fucking funny.
it
He's so
is good.
He's good.
Tim Meadows, because he wasn't in the first episode, he came in the second. I remember after we watched the first episode.
I had like salespeople I'd work with, and they would do that shit. It's so passionate. It's like, get off of me. You're trying to like hump my ass or something like a dog. Like that's what they're doing. They're trying to like I'm massaging you, but I'm also like making you very
right.
comfortable right now. I'm putting power on you right now. Actually.
Yeah.
That's what Tim Meadows was doing to
Economist.
I was like, oh god.
Tim Meadows, though, the show really needed him because it had lacked.
Everyone's in like a serious moment.
Yes, right.
And like so Tim Meadows' this new character, he doesn't have the trauma they don't have from the first season. So yeah, he could just be as ridiculous as possible. And then they bring in that team and he has nicknames. Oh, he kept on calling economist Ginger Cool.
Ginger Cool, and he had one named Titties.
He fucking hated it. He's like,
yeah.
God, that's so fucking funny. And then he what else? Oh, Titties.
Yeah, that.
Different names. What do he call? I forgot he called some of the people, but then he just called Strip, just calls her Titties. The fucking eagle.
Yeah, that was great.
He is the best fucking character. Because the joke about it is like, it's like Peacemaker was like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon, right? And he has Eagly, but Eagly was just like a goofy sidekick that would just be like, oh, Peacemaker, what are you gonna do? Like
yeah, but this is like a legit bald eagle. Like,
but he's also like not a normal bald eagle.
No,
like there's something weird. Like he hugs Peacemaker. Like there's something strange about him. Like, he pokes him in the head. He's like, "Cover me!" Like, I love it. They show the intro. They show Eagle dancing, right?
Right.
Oh, it kills me. I just want to watch that. Like him just dancing. Eagle.
Yeah. He gets on top of the pile.
I was like last episode, because they were like, we're going after the bird or whatever, because But
Yeah, they're sending an eagle hunter to go kill eagling.
oh yeah, fucking what's his name? Yandu guy.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, what is his name? He played Merle in Walking Dead too.
Yeah, but he's always in James Gunn projects. He was
Yeah.
one of the robots in Superman.
What was his name? Michael something?
Michael Rooker,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. I was like his first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Um,
Um,
yeah, he's great. He's like the eagle hunter or something, and he just looks like I don't know. He looks like an cultural appropriator is what
yes,
that's what he
yes.
said.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah, he's all covered in like Navajo stuff. I don't even know.
right. The woman's like, we'll go and kill the eagle. And then he's like, and any other eagles in the vicinity? And she's like, no, just the one. No, just
Yeah, yeah.
um
That
yeah,
is, oh god, the eagle kills me.
I'll
Like
tell you I still don't, and I don't disbelieve you or anything, but I don't know where this alternate dimension
so,
storyline's going. I mean, he's
I think
clear.
there's a couple of theories.
Okay.
I don't like this. I like my theory better.
Yeah.
So in this, okay, so in the second episode, Chris sees his brother, right?
Yep.
Was it the second or first episode? No, the second episode's when he sees his brother.
For the first time, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was his first episode because he kills himself. He kills.
Oh, that's right, at the very end, yeah.
Yeah, the very end. So no, he sees his
Right.
brother in the first episode, and then he's there in the second episode, and his brother kind of says some stuff. It's kind of cryptic or something. Like
Yeah.
this Chris in this universe is also has issues. He drinks and has drug
He's a
problems.
pillhead.
Um, there's something going on. Like they're well respected in this world, but if you notice, and I said this, the town was all white. It was all white people.
Yeah.
There's no, and then the Sons of Liberty. That is a name that I'm familiar with. The so-called terrorist group
Yep.
that Peacemaker completely took
Took
out.
out, yeah.
Let's see what they are in DC Comics. Sons of Liberty. Who are the Sons of Liberty on P? Okay. No, what the hell?
Mhm.
Well, see, in this one, it seems more worse. It's like Children of Liberty. Oh, extremist anti-alien group led by Agent Liberty. Okay.
No.
I don't know. Well, my theory is so someone's theory was that the world's controlled by them, which I'm like, I don't think that's the case.
Hmm.
That's why it's like everyone's like scared of him, kind of like when that kid's like crying,
Oh, yeah, that was very weird.
they're scared actually. Like he's a villain. He's not a
Yeah.
hero. Like it's almost like
It's like that Twilight Zone episode where everyone's talking to Billy, like, oh, that's real good, Billy,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
because they're
right.
afraid he's going to chuck him in a
Like the woman shows
cornfield.
her boobs to him, which is
Yeah.
funny. But it's like almost all of it's like out of fear. That's one theory.
Yeah.
The other theory is, and this is my theory, and this is possible because it does exist in DC Comics, that this is Planet X, which is I think it's called Planet X or whatever, Earth X, and that's the one where Germany wins
Yeah.
World War II, and basically everything becomes like a Nazi occupation. And to me, that would just make sense that his father is still the Blue Dragon, like it's still like race.
Yeah.
Wait, we're gonna find out that this is there's something going on. Um, it's not the best universe. When he said best
Right.
universe,
He keeps saying best dimension ever. And
well, it's kind
clear.
of like it's like the ending of fucking Back to the Future,
Yeah.
where Marty
Anytime you go
wakes up,
somewhere and you say
like
this is so
cool truck,
amazing.
and his
Yeah.
parents and his house looks better. Even though I don't understand why they would live at that place, though. I was
Yeah.
having that idea.
Yeah.
But his parents look better. Like everyone's happier. Everyone's doing better. It's like an economic, like Marty's rewarded economically for
Yeah.
getting his parents fit and having his dad punch out Biff. That his family doesn't suffer economically, and I was like always one of the endings. Like when I was a kid, I thought that was kind of cool. Like, oh, he's got that cool truck now. And then
Right.
I'm like, it's fucking stupid. It's a stupid ending, actually.
Yeah.
It doesn't teach you any lessons except like a really purely American capitalist one. But
Right.
um, it's almost like that. He goes into this other world, and they live in this really nice house. Obviously, his brother being alive really makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Dad's nicer, but he's gonna find out all this shit's on the surface. and they're evil. Like the best is when he said, "What's he said the Kardashians," and the brother was like, "What is that? I don't know what that is."
Yeah.
Like, it would make sense. It would be this Nazi planet because they're gypsies.
Yeah.
They come. I mean, I don't know if that term is a little antiquated, but
Yeah.
their roots are
Yeah.
that part of Europe.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've seen enough
You
TV to
remember
know
when
when
Kim Kardashian's mom, what's her name? Chris.
Mama Dash,
Well, she doesn't go by. No, she's not a
Chris
Kardashian.
Jenner,
What is she?
Chris Jenner, isn't that her
Yeah,
name? Yeah.
she goes up. Then she goes up. People, and she goes, "Thina."
Yeah.
Gypsies.
That's how the kids got real thin.
Yeah, Thina. And it was like a doctor, like just fucking stuffing a rod, sucking the fat out.
um,
Wow, mom, your curse worked.
well, I've seen enough TV to know that when a person goes to a new place and declares it to be the best place ever,
Too good to be
that
true.
it's too good to be true. That's a trope going back like 100 years. So yeah, I believe that something is up with that.
It's not like the artwork they walk by that has him, his dad, and his brother on it. It's kind of like creepy.
Yeah,
It's like not. It's almost like threatening and not uplifting.
yeah. Well, it's also could be like I mean, if the Sons of Liberty or whatever, I mean, like they could be a pro freedom group trying to overthrow. I mean, that would be kind of like an irony, is like
Well,
if
they're in like Earth X. There's this like group called like the Freedom Fighters and
yeah,
Uncle Sam and stuff like that, and like,
sure,
and they're trying to fight the Nazis, and so I'm curious if that's where it's gonna go, or it is literally just like a world that's controlled by him and his dad. I
yeah.
don't think they'd just be living in that town, but whatever. But like I
Well,
said, I think the giveaway is that there's like no minorities really because when he said he's like, "What's a Kardashian?" So, it's
yeah,
like they wouldn't be on. We'll see. I'm sure more of it
right,
will be revealed by next episode or the episode after that. He said that like one of the big things with the show. He said that Gunn they purposely did not give out the last three episodes. Like the first five
yeah.
were given to like the press to review, but the last three, like supposedly no one knows about. Like the
I
big.
keep hearing that Batman's going to show up, is what I keep hearing.
Well, I heard recently that because they're filming the Clayface movie now,
Yeah, okay,
and everyone's like, "Okay, are we getting the Robert Pattinson Batman as the Batman of this universe?"
right, right,
I just don't think he fits. That movie doesn't fit. Now, Gunn did say though, like not every movie's gonna be like Superman.
yeah.
He doesn't want that. He wants things to like have a dark edge or
I
be
like that. I think that's a good idea.
like not everything is fucking Superman. Like Clayface is like a horror movie and it's gonna be like
Yeah,
a budget. And supposedly the rumor is like we will meet Batman in that movie. Actually, he'll have like a very small part.
yeah. I like Robert Pattinson as Batman a whole bunch. Um, I don't mind if they.
I would prefer if they just went a different direction with
Yeah,
Batman.
I think that'd be a smarter idea.
I want him to be a little
Um,
more comic booky looking.
yeah,
I want him to wear like the blue and gray suit. You could tech it out a bit, but like
yeah,
I want it to be like him fighting Man Bat. Like,
right, yeah.
I want him fighting like Clayface, like
Mm,
Killer Croc, I don't know, whatever. A little
right.
more fantastical end of not just the Riddler. Where
Yeah, well, you're right, because the Batman we saw with Robert Pattinson was more 100% more grounded,
yeah, I mean it was the
uh, more detective-y.
yeah.
I don't. They can make another couple of those alongside
Okay.
this DCU.
I'm fine with that. I don't give a shit. I
Yeah,
just think this Batman should fit the tone more of like
yeah, I agree.
the established DC universe. Like even just the look. The look should be
Yeah,
like the look on the Batman is really cool. I like the way it's done, the way like the cowl's like sewn on, the way it's done. But like I think it fits that universe. I don't think it fits
yes.
to the
Well,
and
I
also
don't.
I just think like it just won't. But so people think though that Clayface is really like I don't know.
Yeah,
I think everybody's just speculating. They have no idea what's going
yeah,
on. There's nothing wrong with that. That's
no,
actually what that's how people like it. If they're fucking talking about it and they're
talking
trying
about
to
it. Uh-huh.
that means they liked it. They're
Well,
excited, despite what some schmucks say online.
yeah. All right,
Uh
we got one last show. We got
Alien Earth.
Alien Earth.
So how many episodes? Is it 5 or is it 6 or 8?
We just saw
5.
episode 5, and I want to say there are 8 episodes. I'm gonna double check on that right now. Alien Earth, American television show, blah 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 blah, and there are 8 episodes. So there's 3 left.
So this episode was pretty much a flashback episode. It kind of
Yes.
like just fleshes out everything from the first episode. Because the first episode, you meet the people on this ship. It's very similar to the
Yep.
ship from the first Aliens movie, the kind of people that are on there. And they woke up from like what, cryogenically frozen for like
Yeah, for
65.
like 60 years. Yeah, something like that.
Insane when you think about that. Like, yeah, you got to go on this trip. You got to bring us back some like fucking stuff. I don't even know. And
Yeah.
how do you know when you get back it's going to be dead? Even your kids. Like,
Yeah.
so this one, it's a flashback. It deals with that one dude. I forgot his name. He's like a cyborg.
Morrow.
Morrow?
Yeah, Morrow.
Okay. So like he's kind of depicted. He's been depicted as someone a little villainous
Right.
since that first episode, but this episode I think changes everything
Yeah,
about
I
the
think so too.
character. I'm not saying he's all of a sudden now a sympathetic character. It's just he wasn't just doing things out of malicious. First of all, everyone on that ship's a moron.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
literally everyone on that ship was like an idiot except him. Like, dude, that scene when he's talking to the creepy dude who was like stalking the redhead, the Asian guy.
Yeah.
And that guy was so fucking creepy in that scene.
Yeah. That
I was
was
like,
creepy. They had some real like simpletons on that ship too. There's the one guy
oh, the
who,
one engineer, the younger
yeah,
guy, and he like
he's
he ingested all the beetles, and then
right.
the doctor was like a drug addict. The captain you hardly saw. The captain was trying to sell everyone out so he
Yeah.
and in exchange for like a new body.
Yep. Yeah. This one, and you had said this, and I had thought this and heard it after you and I kind of texted.
Baboa Cisse
Yeah.
is Morrow.
A lot of this could have been a movie. It was really well done. It kind of told a
People
complete
say that
story.
this is the third best Alien movie. This one specific episode.
Yeah. And if you got rid of that one 5-minute scene at the end where they reference Boy Cavalier,
What?
the one 5-minute scene at the end where Morrow is basically like, I'm gonna go kill Cavalier.
Oh, you mean if you got rid of that scene?
If you got rid of that scene, it would be it would be a movie in itself. Like you wouldn't need to have seen any other episodes. And it was really good. It was really suspenseful. It felt a lot like the original Alien. It was
also like a little bit of tragedy. Like they show the flashbacks of him with his daughter,
yeah.
telling her to be there, and then you find out she dies of cancer like 11 years later or something.
It was, yeah. And I loved and the movie Alien did this, and the movie Aliens did this. You just saw, because these people were dumb, you just saw things go out of control and then get worse and then get worse and then get worse. And it was like, okay, we got a xenomorph loose, and then we've got these slugs loose, and then we got the eyeball creature loose, and then it's like all this shit started happening, and the humans were just like, they were all going to get mowed down. I mean, it was done.
Yeah.
And they show the exterior of the ship silently moving through the space. Yeah, and it was really, really good. It was very well
good.
done.
I like I said, it gave him motive, so it made him less villain, gave him more of a purpose, and
Yeah.
like he wants revenge or something. Yeah, the captain, like she had no control over anything. Yeah, he was like in a ship full of idiots, that guy. I mean, like even like that one woman who was like holding the jar and all the fucking like it's all these parasites they picked up. The best, again, you got to see that one dude, the little Teoculus, and he took over the older engineer.
Yep.
And I just love the older engineer. He's having it bite the alien, which I'm like, I don't know if I'd bite an alien because
and then I'd read this one theory where they said Teoculus and the alien, the xenomorph, were like enemies. Like they were natural
Yeah,
uh
that's interesting. Wasn't
enemies.
he
Like
trying to bore a hole into the alien?
I think so. It
They don't
seemed
have,
like
as far as we know, they don't have eyes. I mean, they like,
it's true.
I
But it
don't know.
seemed like the Teoculus took over that one guy, and then he had that guy make a noise to like attract the alien.
Yeah,
And then it leapt out of the body and tried to get in the alien. I mean, it seemed like a real, I don't know, like a plan. The Teoculus is very smart. I mean, that's
yeah.
like a real intelligent
No,
creature.
they said that it's definitely like it made that sheep smart when it took over its body.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so I don't know. It was really good.
The
And
baby Yoda of the show.
oh yeah.
I keep
Well,
saying.
I like how there's so much there's so much going on, but it's like also at the same time easy to keep track of. Like you have the conflict of these basically like child soldiers put in adult bodies that may or may not be those children. They might just be
Yeah,
copies of them. You don't even know if
yeah.
they're
Just
human.
AI. We talked about that last week. It's a trained
Yeah,
AI. The one head engineer or doctor, whatever he is, he said that to his wife. He's like, we don't even know. They
right.
had just trained AI to think they were like human, which honestly is probably maybe what they want in the end anyway.
Could be.
AI would be a little more human, so it could work better with humans and be like
But
more
they also want to live forever. Like they want to be able to upload themselves into
right. But
synthetic bodies.
if you find out like you're not really you, you're
Mhm.
not transferring your body at all. You're dead.
Right.
You're really just the AI, and eventually at some point, the AI would probably just because remember that like the kids they would show them and they're like, I learned French in like a day, and
Yeah.
it's like you didn't learn shit. You're a
Right.
fucking computer. I mean, yeah, you learned it,
Right. But that's like it's no great feat.
like
Um,
you absorbed a file, like. But at
you
some
know,
point, as they keep doing that, that personality, that kid or whatever it was, is gonna go away. And,
it it's
and
funny though because like the cyborg Morrow is probably like one of the more human characters here. You know,
yeah,
like he's more human than these AI replicants. He's more human than these billionaires.
he's more human than the crew too.
Yeah,
Like when he's talking to that one guy, he's fucking creep. Like
yeah,
he was
so,
so creepy. I was like, what's going on here? It was like a little too much.
yeah. Um, but there's only 3 episodes left, and a few things have to happen. Wendy, her storyline has to come to some sort of closure.
Yeah.
I don't know if she,
I kind of hope that this is kind of not like a one off, but I hope it tells a story, doesn't leave any crazy cliffhangers, so we can just like
yeah,
have a nice sweet story. I don't mind like a little bit, but like or someone's complaining about like how the xenomorph looks, and they're like, people are like, it's all practical. Like this is what we
yeah.
wanted.
The xenomorph does look like a human with a giant xenomorph head.
That's
Like
what the first movie was.
yeah.
And
If
if
you
you
look
look at
at,
even Aliens 2, I'm sure if you look back at it, yeah, they made the costumes better, but it still was a person wearing it most of the time.
yeah,
Unless
the
it was a
first,
puppet.
I saw the first Alien in the movie theaters not that long ago. Again, I took my kid to go see it, and it's a man in the suit.
Yeah,
you can 100%
of
tell.
course. Yeah.
Um, and they actually show the alien very little. Like you don't see it that much, and when you do, it's real quick. Uh, and Alien 2, I don't remember that super well. I seem to remember those looking more like
They looked a little more alien, they didn't look
yeah,
like a suit as much as the first one.
but
But also this is supposed to take place right before Alien, so wouldn't it make sense that the aliens look more like that
yes,
and not and like because the second one's 65 years later,
right,
right? That's kind of interesting that they go by that to that date. Like they were 65 years in the past.
yeah.
You know, um, yeah.
But it's really good. I'm very excited to see the last 3 episodes. I tend to agree with you. I kind of hope they finish the series up and give it a good ending. And if they want to do another season, I'm 100% down for it. But like, you don't need all these characters. We'll see.
Well, I don't think a lot of them are gonna make it.
Yeah, that's my guess too.
Or
But
you just do something totally different.
yeah,
I don't know. I wouldn't mind the Wendy ending up somewhere else or whatever.
yeah. I just know that in the future we don't, as far as we know, there aren't synthetics. Um, But you don't know, maybe there's something completely new and different. So it'll be good.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought this was probably the best episode so far.
Me too.
I mean, I guess next to the first one was great too.
First one was amazing. This one did real well too, though.
Yeah.
So,
All
all
right.
right.
Well, we did it, guys.
We did it.
Did it. Well, you've been watching,
Nice.
you've been listening to the blue-maga boys.
Yeah. The blue man crew.
The blue, I literally blew myself. I should have wrote that when someone called me blue-maga. I should have said,
Right.
I blew myself. Oh, Tobias, you blowhard.
I need something that says "Daddy likes blue man."
Is that what's from the show?
No, that's when Tobias went. He was trying to dress cool and hip, and he wound up at like
yeah. Was he wearing like a leather daddy?
yeah.
outfit?
It's like I need something that says "Daddy likes leather." Like
God, I still think that one of the funniest jokes is in the last season. It's just when Maybe is trying to like live on a old age, like a senior living situation, and she's dressing up as different kinds of older ladies, and then the one like he's just like turning into my father because he was Mrs. Featherbottom or something.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
Well, on that note, I'm Rob Israel.
I'm Joseph K.
You still going on about
that?
Thank you for listening to You Still Going On About That. Please like, comment, share, and if you haven't done already, please follow us on Instagram, YSGOAT, Facebook, YSGOAT, and Twitter, YSGOAT. Thank you, and have a great day.